lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the ghost. Pray for the homie, he died from. I be healing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions. Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
These These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's second down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get forward for about a yard. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. And it's third and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced to his right. Oh, trying to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify it. What went wrong? Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Derek Nottie there to bring him down.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6.
180.
Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Small. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Lions first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
This is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's second and 2.
Ric Flair. We go tonight.
Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Second and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Ridley.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Here's first and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 7.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. And he got it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
Hey, 57. Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Headed left. Find time. And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
15.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. The Lions called their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
15. Yellow. 15.
Here's Pacheco. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, The rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's all in at the 2. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Pacheco, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Go, 76, 70, 180,
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
4 now. 180.
Throwing, Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Value 3.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
12. Maverick wall.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions, first down.
To throw is Goff. Will go right back to Laporta. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's a short one by Laporta.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8.
Go tonight.
Now Goff. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. And that is incomplete. Isaac Dubois was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On 4th down, Goff. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
I love these crossing routes, Mike. Not only do they put so much stress into the deep layers of the defense, but they really allow the wide receivers to run with the ball after the catch. We just saw a great example why, and it led to a huge chunk play.
His throw left side, Fortis-Lamar, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Goff. And he's very close to a touchdown. They want him just shy of the goal line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
First down and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Now this looks like a design run. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get.
To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Mahomes now on second down. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On third down, they go with Pacheco.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Attack, attack!
Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the conviction on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
We go tonight. Like 20. Turbo.
On first and 10. Here's Goff. Downfield by Tesla. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
23 yards. And the Lions first down.
Cut.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle by Theo Chanel. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of
It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
We go.
first and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Well, he didn't connect for the touchdown. What I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments. This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Back in the end zone. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for two.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Pacheco going to try it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance with run and pass.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
And the Lions first down.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the Chiefs' 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Hey, Cal, 180.
From the gun, it's Goff. To the sideline, what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
180.
Here's Goff. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is second and a yard. They'll run with Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Taking care of business. finish on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his blocks. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Here's first down.
Yellow, yellow. In the water, right? Attack, attack. Right, right.
They'll drop to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide and force out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete left side to Worthy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down mark. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
And after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's first and 10.
What? Whoa, wait, please.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
1st and 10. To throw is Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short, time runs out, and this game is over. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.